am taking a break from the ICU. I don't want to be that nurse who no longer sees patients as people, and I just don't want to be that person. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandon. I'm a neuroscience ICU travel nurse, and I also do PRN travel nursing at a skilled nursing facility. I work there as a charge nurse, but most of my experience is neuroscience ICU. And in today's video, I want to let you guys know why I decided to take a step back from the ICU, focus on my mental health and pretty much prepare for nurse practitioner school. But let's get straight to the point. Hands down, the ICU is a toxic work environment. From my experience, I have been through it at my staff job for 2.5 years, being bullied, being picked on. Then I decided to quit travel nurse, being bullied and picked on at other ICUs. I thought it was just at a staff job. Didn't expect it to be ICU across the US, but pretty much it's a hub for mean girls, unfortunately. You will be judged, you will be criticized, especially if you're a traveler. They'll let you go quickly and easily. You don't get any due process. It's just too much. It's already a stressful environment. To have people add more stress onto it, it's just too much. I don't want to deal with that. I'm a grown-ass man. I got into nurse practitioner school. I don't want to have that extra stress, having to look over my back, being friends. Just petty things. I remember I was invited to go to a bar once and nobody showed up. So petty stuff like that, just petty things. People who peaked in high school. I lost 2 travel contracts because of mean girls on the ICU. I was in Richmond, Virginia. The CNO was the one who saw my video and canceled my contract because she assumed that a logo I was wearing was the hospital logo. Literally thrifted that jacket and it was a logo of some talent acquisition company. And she canceled my contract. The unit manager and the in hospital, like you have a clinical coordinator when you're a traveler. Like even my clinical coordinator was very surprised. She's like, I'm strict. I've done this for 14 years and I've never seen someone got a contract canceled because of this. And even now in Dallas, I got my contract canceled because literally a nurse said she was intimidated and threatened by me. You told me it's a neuroscience ICU. I come here. It's a neuroscience step-down unit, which is fine. I would take the job. That's what I'm doing right now. But don't lie to me and then cancel my contract because I voiced my opinion, and then you have nurses that are intimidated by me, whatever that means. That's pretty much the main reason why I decided to take a step back from the ICU. It is too petty, too high school, and again, I'm old, I want to grow in this career. Some of y'all have kids and you still act like kids. So the second reason is I want to get more experience. I came straight out of nursing school into the ICU. I have not seen any other side of nursing, which is why I kind of did that local travel nursing and did the skilled nursing side because I've never seen that. I discharge patients to sniffs and LTACs. I didn't know what that looked like. So personally, I seek that experience out. I was able to be charge nurse. I got that experience. I was offered assistant director of nursing for the SNF. I did turn it down because I still want to travel. I still want to get more experience under my belt. I don't necessarily want to travel into ICU anymore. I will do ICU PRN just to still have the ICU experience going, but I really want to see more. I want to go into cardio. I want to see ortho. I want to see PICU. I want to do case management. I want to do charge nurse in a hospital. So that's where my mind is right now. My core is ICU. My foundation, my baseline, my skill set, my training is ICU. Those of you who think if you should leave the ICU, you'll lose your skills, you won't. Because even now, working on a PCU unit, I get ICU status-ish patients. I have a patient on nimodipine. I got that patient. So you'll never lose your skill. I had to escalate care here, call rapid because I saw people changes. I asked for a stat head CT. So you'll never lose your skill. That's why I decided to do it. I need the break. And yeah, definitely check out my blog post. I go into greater details as to why I stepped back. But that's pretty much it. I'm tired of this mean girls, guys.